Hi guys, it's your girl Chimomi. Today I want to be sharing with you all a lesson I learned the hard way. It happened to me a long time ago, but I said I must share it so it does not reoccur with you, my subscriber that I love so much. So on that fateful day, my best friend, as at then, asked me to accompany her to go meet her fiance as he was returning from Dubai. I was super excited for her. I was super excited for them. I was happy that, oh, you guys finally returning back to Nigeria and maybe wedding bells on the way, stuff like that. So I thought when we got to the guy's home, realized that the guy doesn't have a house. He didn't rent an apartment. So we went to his elder brother's place. So when we got to the elder brother's place, it was a 3-bedroom apartment. So I was like, okay. So I went into one of the rooms. It had a mattress, like it was furnished. So I went into the other room to check it out, but it was empty. There was totally nothing in it. Okay. So the third bedroom was locked, probably the owner's private room. Okay, that's his own bedroom. It was nightfall, so everybody was supposed to go to bed. I didn't want to inconvenience my best friend and her fiance, so I obliged to just lie in the sitting room for the night. So my best friend and her fiance were in the guest room. Then I was in the sitting room sleeping. So later on, I missed my sleep. Someone tapped me and I woke up, and it was the other brother of my best friend's fiance, that is the real owner of the house we were in. So he asked me to, move into his room and sleep. The way I was lying on the couch was not nice, and I could have body pains by morning and all that. So I was like, okay, sir, where would you now sleep? He said he wasn't going to bed yet. He wanted to stay up to do some work and all in the sitting room. And I was like, okay, sleepwalking. And I had this, like, I was feeling very drowsy at the moment. So I was like, okay. So I just whisked myself into his room. I slumped into the bed, right, to sleep. So I hadn't even gone into the sleep when he walked into the room. Yes, he did. You heard right, he did. So when he walked into the room, I was thinking probably he came to pick stuff and go back to the sitting room or stuff like that. But he came and he lay on the bed. So I was like, okay, fine. At that moment, me that was feeling very drowsy, the sleep was actually drifting away from my eyes because I'm this kind of person that likes her space. I like my space. Any little thing that poses as a trait can easily distracts me. Okay. So when I sensed he was on the bed, so I had to shift to the other extreme of the bed, and then he realized that I made space between them because the bed is a queen size. So he realized that, oh, actually shifted for him, like it was intentional. So he called on me and he asked me to move closer, that I should feel comfortable, I should not fall off the bed. So I was like, what's the point? Okay. I said, okay, I'm fine where I am. So instead he moved himself closer, and he said to say some naughty things. I don't know if it's wise I said it here, but for the purpose of you not falling into the same temptation, for you not learning the hard way too, I think I have to be very plain in everything that I'm going to say to you guys. So he said I should start touching him, and I was like, hello. He said I should touch him, like, you know what I mean, not just touching his shoulder. I mean, like, touching his private parts. I should caress and romance him. I was like, hello. I'm sorry, sir. He said, I'm going to give you money. And I was like, I was confused. Okay, long story short, this man went down from the bed, brought back, opened it, and alas, it was filled with money. It was filled with money. I don't know where the money was gotten from. I don't know the real owner of the money, but all I can tell you for free is that that bag that was opened and I saw it, it was money. It was money. It was real money. For a second, I was like, okay, maybe I should just take the money what's there. But me, because I am this conservative sometimes, I remember that he could be a ritualist. He could be a kidnapper. He could be into some bad stuff. Where did he get the money from? I don't want to be part of the money. I am not that cheap. I'm not that cheap. And at the moment, I was praying in my heart, I was praying, I was saying, God, please, can you take me out of this temptation? If I scream, he may hurt me. If I walk away, he might hurt me. I'm in his house. I was praying deeply in my heart. I was saying, God, please help me. God, please help me. I just came here because of my best friend. I don't know these people. I can't even scream. I'm even scared because I feel like the odd person there, because this guy is the owner of the house. My best friend's fiance is his brother, and my best friend might just betray me because of the love of her life or stuff like that. Like I was caught in between the devil and the deep blue sea. So as I was praying and I was fighting with him, I was like, please let me be, please, 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 that. So I missed all those also. I heard noises upstairs because his flat is downstairs. So I heard noises upstairs. Where the man of the house was talking to probably his apprentice, telling him to go down and wash the car for them to get ready for church, stuff like that. So I realized that okay, there are other people in this compound. So I can't just shut myself out. So I got up from the bed and told him, please don't try this rubbish next time. And I left. I walked out of the room. So when I got out, I was confused. I didn't want to bore my best friend with what had happened. I don't want to put myself like, oh, I'm a victim. I just braved up and said, okay, let me just do this. After all, I'll soon leave here. So I picked up a broom and started sweeping the house that early. It was around to 5 in the morning. So probably people who are getting ready for 6 a.m. mass, they should be up already. So I got up and I was sleeping. My best friend walked out when she heard noises, probably when she heard me carrying stuff around. She was surprised because that's not the usual me. The usual me doesn't wake up that early and start doing chores in the house. No way! It's not me. It's not Chimomi. Okay, so she knew that something was amiss. She asked me, "What's wrong, babe?" And I was like, "Nothing. I just felt like waking up so early and sleeping." So I didn't know whether she sensed anything, but she was like, "Okay." She walked back into the room with her fiance. And did you know what happened that day? When it was daybreak, I was still sweeping. I swept the whole house. I swept the corridors. I swept even because it was downstairs, so I had to sweep even the balcony. So while I was doing that, I heard noises in the house. Okay, so I stopped. It was more like the noises were murmurs, like they were talking in low tones. Okay, so I listened. I realized that it was the voice belonging to my best friend's fiance and the voice belonging to his brother. So my best friend's fiance was asking his brother, how did it go with me? My best friend's fiance's brother was now telling my best friend's fiance, which is his brother, that she did not even agree. She was just pushing me away. I don't know whether that's her real character, whether she's just like that or she's just pretending or playing hard to get. But this night I will know for real whether she's just like that or she's just pretending to be hard to get and all. So I realized that they were actually talking about me. You see men sometimes. So I was like, "Ah, for real?" So I continued my sweeping. That night, he came again, pleaded with me to please pass the night in his room, that he wouldn't even sleep in his room. I reject. In fact, it's really small like this. I would have given him a dirty slap in his house. I managed and slept on the couch. The morning, that was Monday morning, I picked my stuff and left the house. So I know somebody must have asked himself or herself, why didn't I leave that Sunday morning? The truth is that that was my very first time of visiting that place. For my, like, in my entire life, that was my first time. I didn't know that place. Definitely, if I had left there, I would be missing. I would become a missing person. It was even an estate, so it was difficult for me to even find it. And as at then, I was just a child, little money on me. So if I get broke, it may even pull me into more temptation. I might get into the hands of bad people on the street. I might get raped. I might get robbed. I might get kidnapped. All those kind of thoughts came to my head. So the only thing I could do was to pray and be strong and know that there are other people living in the compound. So if it gets bad, I'm going to scream and shout for them to hear my voice. So now that I've shared this life lesson, I hope somebody here learns a thing or two. Wherever you go, please make sure you know where you are going. Know where you are going. Do not go to places that you don't know. Do not go to places that you know that you are not 100% guaranteed your safety. Please, whether you're going with your best friend, you're going to your friend, we are going with your friend, you're going with your neighbor, you're going to whoever, you're going with whoever, make sure that you are security conscious. And ladies, it's not every man that asks you to come to bed with him that you will go to bed with. Remember, you are priceless. Remember, you are precious, even in the innocence. Because in my own chicken mind, then I was thinking, this man is a very kind man. Just to wake up, just to go to his bed, lie down and sleep. I thought it's so simple like that, because ordinarily that is what I would have done for another person too, who is a guest in my own house. Even if it's a guy, I won't molest him, no matter how sexy or how sexually appealing I feel he is. Okay, so I feel like, oh baby, that's the same thing he was trying to do with me. I didn't know that the world is rotten. So if you feel blessed by this lesson of mine that I shared with you, drop your comment in the comment section. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, do that. Until I come your way next time, I remain your host, Chimame. Welcome to Legual Life Lessons. Bye bye.